All right, guys, what's going on? I do not know how the internet a live stream at the junkyard, so I guess we are going to see if the internet at the junkyard is better than the internet at my shop. So, working on the Hellcat, getting it kind of busted out. If you're not on my Instagram, you didn't see it start yet, so that's kind of sad for you. But the Hellcat is running. It isn't driving yet. I was trying to bleed the ABS system, and then this stupid vacuum pump that I use on my truck. I use it like, I don't know. I guess it's been a year, but it's already broken. I only used it once. So yeah, the Hellcat is pretty much all back together. I just need to do the ABS, like I said, in the chiller cooler setup, because there is no pump over here because I don't have the correct riv nuts. I guess Dodge doesn't have, where'd they go? I guess Dodge doesn't really know what's what with their parts. They're kind of their whole setup. I guess it's true with like every manufacturer. When you get down to like the little stuff like bolts, they like have no clue which ones go where. So um, still trying to find the riv nuts, the correct ones, because the ones that fit in those holes, if I drill them to round one, would be way too big. So I don't want to have to put huge riv nuts in there. I'd rather just get the factory ones. I could put a zip tie through there for now because it is supported on the frame rail over there, but I'd rather have the riv nuts and everything connected. I still want to get the red key made. I may have them bleed the ABS because if the pump needs to be activated to actually bleed the ABS, which it seems like it does. The truck didn't seem like it needed to be, but the Hellcat right here, it doesn't seem like it's letting any fluid past the pump. I may key the car on and put it in like run with the engine off, and maybe it will let the ABS pump let like brake fluid to the actual calipers, but it seems like it doesn't want to right now. So that's kind of disappointing. But other than that, the car is coming together extremely well. So let's see what you guys are saying, since this is a Q&A. Let's see, sub. Can I fire it up? No, you'll either have to watch the video or you'll have to go on Instagram. But I don't plan on starting it up in this video, just because I'm actually pretty excited to hear it run again. It's pretty sick. It pops and stuff and does all kinds of crazy stuff. But in this intake, I love this intake. But let's see. What's my plans for the other Challenger? I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the other Challenger as of yet. I've been contemplating maybe tube front and rearing it, and then I also thought about just doing like an Exo Challenger, but I kind of feel like an Exo Challenger would be I don't know. I don't think as many people would be pumped for him. I could do this thing with a tube front and rear, and then I could do the whole truck idea with it, because it would be like a tube front and rear. Really wouldn't matter, and it could be like the drift slash maybe drag car. And later down the road, I could either twin turbo or single turbo the 6.4, or I could throw a Hellcat swap in there, or the Hellcat swap on mine, because I kind of want to put a red eye swap in it. But if I do that, I might as well just buy a red eye or buy a demon or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Q&A. 4 thumbs up. That is disappointing. Watch all your videos. Thanks. Hello from Estonia. What is up? How much do I have in the Hellcat build? I kind of lost track after they lost my parts the first time, and then I had to reorder parts, and I had to order more parts, and I need to look at like the receipts that I have. I'm also going to get rid of the Hellcat wing back here because I don't I don't like this style wing. I like the new style wing, so I have that on order. That's gonna come because I like how it overhangs like this, and it's like, I don't know, this one kind of looks plain. The other one just looks kind of a little bit more nasty. So that's getting updated. My new hood and fender should be here soon. I think maybe this week, hopefully. Get the new hood and fenders here, then all the front stuff will be painted, or I'll paint all the front stuff, and then it'll be a complete car. The one thing I thought was really weird is so this is the Scat Pack bumper right here, and it just has like a lower like lip down there, which is what I am normally like you normally see. You just see like a lip. On the Hellcat though, there was like the lip with a flare, and then it has like another lip that like goes into that lip, and then it goes like under the car. So I just thought that was kind of interesting how it's like it makes it more reinforced, but when you wreck the car, it just makes it explode. So I thought that was kind of cool. Let's see. What's the sign of my channel? It's just the Junkyard Dave logo. Western Australia, Perth. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. My bearded friend. I don't think I have that. This is only like, I don't know. This is probably like 5 days, maybe like, I don't know. I thought maybe I trimmed it like Monday and it's Sunday. Yeah, like 5 days or something like that. Yeah, I don't really like when it gets too long because it just annoys the shit out of me. Let's see. Hello from Toronto, Canada. What's going on? Do the headlights have the intake holes in them? So the Scat Pack headlights, they all have the actually no, that's a lie. The Scat Pack has like a halogen thing in there. The Hellcat ones, where's the damn key at? I got too many keys in my pocket now. Let's see. Got the key, got the homie inside. I thought these were LED, but I guess they're HIDs. I always dislike that noise that the HIDs make when they warm up. But yeah, the Hellcat is almost ready to drive. Almost. Let's see. I say put a charger front on it. I there's a listing on Facebook. This guy was like, well, me and my wife are getting divorced. I have this like 15 charger that I want to sell for like $5,000. It was like a V6 one. I was like, hell yeah. And somebody already bought it. I was like, damn it. Because I want to do that Magnum wagon thing because I need like the whole bottom of a challenge, like a charger, and then I need the whole top of a Magnum. So yeah, one day I'll find one. Truck it. Hell yeah. I think the truck idea is like the best for the other Challenger. Any plans to make more horsepower? So I want to drive this thing, see how it feels with like the stock power. I guess these things have, when I was at Dodge, there was a red eye, and I guess not as much likely these black belts, but I guess when you put like the green belt and have more horsepower coming out of it, 700's quite a bit. These cars are kind of heavy, but I guess they like to break belts and they kind of like to do weird shit. So the plan with this thing, maybe, it's either I'm going to drive it around for a little bit, drive it around the country, get tired of it and do a giveaway on it, or I'll drive it around the country, be like, yeah, 700 horsepower isn't enough. Let's bump this up to like 1200, get rid of this stupid supercharger, put a nasty, like, just like a billet intake on here, like a spoolie boy, and make like 1500 horse on this thing. and maybe two turbos. I don't know. I think this thing would be so much nicer. It would have. I don't know how the response would be. It's like a 6.2, so I think there would be enough volume there because it is actually like it has a displacement for it. It'd probably spool like huge turbos, no problem. But it wouldn't have that supercharger like I don't know how to explain it. It won't have that supercharger feel, but it'd have like that big turbo in here. So that's kind of the plan maybe, and then it would kind of clear up all this random stuff. I'd probably keep that, try to keep that intake because I like it. But um, yeah, I wish the exhaust was like the Audi, and I wish the exhaust was in the center because then you could really put like you could diesel like turbo this bitch. So I yeah, I'll think about that. Put the other Challenger in that Mustang. So this Mustang isn't mine. It is for sale, I think, though. My old boss doesn't know what he wants to, sell it for. I was almost thinking about, doing some stuff to it to help him out and do some videos on it on my channel. But it's pretty much all restored. The guy that was restoring it actually died, but it's all painted, brand new paint. The paint is yeah, I don't know. I think he paid like almost 10 grand to get this thing painted. He did mess the hood up because he accidentally like the brakes didn't work and it ran into that toolbox over there, so it kind of just like fell on the hood. But other than that, there isn't anything really wrong with it. It is a manual car, and I guess I can't remember. Think he said he bought it from some race car driver a long time ago. So this thing, I don't know exactly whose it was. Nobody really knows the story. I think this one guy that works here knows the story, but yeah, this thing is fully built. It has some, I guess, some crazy Ford stuff done to it for like a kind of like a stock resto Mustang, but yeah, this thing is definitely a really clean car. Really, all that'd have to be done is the hood would need to be get a new hood and paint it the same color because that's all that really happened to it. It literally just hit the hood and fell on it. It didn't even mess the bumper up or the grill or anything. But all this stuff, like it was literally sandblasted and all new and all lined up. So, I mean, this thing is a gem. So, yeah, that's what's happening with the Mustang. I don't know if anybody wanted to know that much about it, but it needs a wash. It has been sitting for probably 2 years now, just kind of being sad. The good thing about the junkyard so far is there's enough other cars that the mice just make like homes in the yard instead of in the cars in the shop. So what's up, Nicholas? It's 104 and you're watching Junkyard Dave. Hell yeah. Newfoundland. That's almost like, that's weird. Canada. What's up? Hello from Cape Town. What are the plans for my, or I'm guessing you're referring to the old blue coupe. Well, actually both the coupes. I pretty much just want to, the blue coupe is pretty much straight other than the strut tower issue. Once I fix that, I have that other donor car. I'll pretty much do exactly what I did to this, is just, front forward, I'll just replace with the other coupe, and I'll probably keep frame rails. The frame rails are fine. Just the strut towers did some weird stuff from the old body shop, but yeah, that's another reason I like to do my own stuff, because then I know it's right, or if it's not, then I know who to blame. So the coupe will be coming back to life. I really have missed that car. I don't know why I stayed into 240 so long and kept them so long, but it's I've already had 240s for almost 2005. I mean, that's over 10 years. I mean, that's almost like 20 years. So, got them for a long time. Might as well just keep on keeping on with the 240s, but get other stuff to make up my other time to have more fun. But the plan with it is to put the BVL in it, 6-speed C09, and just kind of make a cool like street car. I think I'm done with making just like stripping interiors out of stuff and making like full race cars. It's in AC is a must in all my stuff now. But I guess I'm to that age where you just kind of get tired of driving pieces of shit around on the street, and it's cool to go to the track with like a dedicated race car, but I just don't want to be miserable driving my stuff around. So the coupe will be coming back, and it'll probably be coming back pretty soon. But I do want to get the VR4 done. That has been on my mind, and I see that car every day when I leave home, and it is super clean. It would be like the cleanest VR4. Well, probably not the cleanest, but I mean, the cleanest VR4 I've ever owned. So it'd be nice to have that thing done. Then do the coupe. Maybe do the 240Z after that. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy like another crazy car for a while, like the Hellcat. The Hellcat build was kind of I mean, it wasn't too crazy. It's kind of just a basic car kind of, but just all the parts for it were pretty expensive. I could have got used stuff. The I got the other donor car, which was like 16 grand, and I mean it's just a lot of money going out. I could make pretty much all that money back off the donor car. I still have the engine swap right here with the radiators and everything that I'm gonna eventually put in something, but for now, it's just kind of like 16 grand just sitting there. So yeah, I went into some crazy ramble, but let's see what else you guys are saying. When will you see more FC videos? So I've been wanting to get the exhaust done. I did drive the car around a little bit yesterday or last night, and then it kind of got like the weather got kind of crappy out, so I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go home. And I definitely want to do the exhaust. That thing is so loud. I I'm pretty sure people are so mad last night, but yeah, I want to do the exhaust and the whole welder situation. I still haven't really looked into it. I've been kind of busting out the Challenger because I want to drive this thing. So that's what I've been doing, other than being over at the shop figuring out what's wrong with the welder. But once I figure out what's wrong with the welder, I'll be able to weld the exhaust for the FC, get it all done, and yeah, then I'll have a video for that. I also want to do coils and wheels on it, but I still haven't really figured out what coils or wheels I want to do. I was thinking about getting like the cheapest coils on eBay and seeing how they were, but then that's almost a waste of money to do. We'll see what happens with the FC. Love your content. Keep up the great work. Thanks. Can you say what's up to Ben? What's up, Ben Johnston? Johnston? I don't know. And they're from Perth. What's going on, man? Thanks for watching. Will I mod the Hellcat? Most likely, I'll end up getting tired of the 700 horsepower because that's pretty much all I'm going to drive it on. What up, Dave? What up, Capil? I'm shitty with names, so sorry. Let's see. Finish the FD. That'd be nice. When am I coming to California? my grandma wants me to come to California for like, I think it was either, I think it was Thanksgiving maybe. Maybe it was Christmas. I can't remember which one. She said she was going to be here for one, but not the other, but I really didn't pay attention. So I'm going to be there for Thanksgiving or maybe Christmas. I'm bringing the Hellcat. Hopefully I don't wreck it in the snow, but um, yeah, I probably won't wreck it in the snow. I've driven cars with bald tires in the snow and I haven't had any issues, but yeah, I'll be in Cali. I'll probably, the plan is once the Hellcat's done, I'm gonna head up to Sacramento, then head down to Los Angeles, see some friends, and probably stay with my uncle or one of my uncles, and then I'll go to, I don't know, then down to like Texas or something, then to like Florida, and then up to like Connecticut. I know some people in Connecticut, and no, they're not Adam, Tommy, or Chris, but yeah, road trip, Hellcat. I also know some people in Tennessee, but that's another story. We'll see if my ex-girlfriend lets me stay the night over there because I'd probably be tired by the time I get to Tennessee. So we'll see. Am I still designing parts for the 240Z? I have not done much in a long time. I do need to. I'm probably going to dedicate a few months to actually doing videos on that car because it's it's like my dream car is that damn 240Z, and I never do anything to it. But I think why I don't do anything to it is because I have like these expectations that I want to do so much to it and make it so cool that I just like nah, it's not ready for that. But it's close. I need to send some files off to see how much it's going to cost to make some suspension stuff, and then once the suspension stuff's made, I think I'll start doing some videos on it. Would I do a classic truck build? So the plan a week ago was to go pick up like an old 41 Dodge. It was like super cheap. It didn't have an engine, and then I wanted to like resto mod, throw all this drivetrain, all the electronics from the Scat Pack in it, and then the guy sold it. So I do kind of want to do a cool truck. It won't be like a lifted truck, but it will be like a, I don't know, maybe a cool truck. I don't know. Someday, one of these days. Quit distracting me though, because I kind of want to get the 240Z done, like I just said. Full exhaust on the FC once the TIG welder is fixed. So hopefully, this thing is taking up a lot of my time. So this should be running and driving sometime this week. I should be able to take it over and get alignment, get everything, the red key made, get all that stuff done sometime this week. So after that's done, I'll be able to dedicate maybe a day to fix the welder and then come back and do the FC exhaust. So it'll probably be, I said last week that'll probably be this week, but it'll probably be sometime next week. What's the possibility of stopping in Georgia? I mean, that's pretty close to Tennessee, I think. So probably could stop by there and do some cool stuff. Oh shit. Drag race the convertible. I don't know what's up with the convertible. What are my plans for the Mitsubishi 3000 is just to get it finished. I think that's the biggest goal. That would probably make me the happiest, just to see it like together, all one color. Just did a road trip, average 19 miles per gallon. The weird thing is my Volvo. So I had a long time ago, I had pretty much the same Volvo, but it wasn't an R. It was just an S60, the 2.5 turbo. And I don't know how many, I forgot how big the tank was, but I filled it up. I was driving to Tennessee. I was doing like 100 and like around like 80 to 120 the whole way for like 500 miles. And I just like was like run out of gas already. It just I think I was getting like almost 40 miles a gallon doing like 100 miles an hour. But yeah, that was like the best gas mileage. I don't know what this is going to get. I guess you're talking about one of these 19 miles a gallon. I can see that. If it had a turbo though, if this had a big turbo on it, it would get 40 all day long. Will I sell the Hellcat? I'll probably keep it for a while, and then I will either give it away, or I'll sell it, or I'll trade it. We'll see. I love how the wide body handles. I hope so. Do I plan on keeping most of my current builds? I usually the main cars that I actually work on, like this Hellcat, the 240, I usually don't get rid of stuff if I'm like trying to fix something quick and to flip it. I usually, actually that never happens, because then I like the Audi, I pretty much rebuilt the whole engine and sold it, and I probably barely made any money on it. But I used to flip cars, and it used to be, I used to do some, I guess I was actually pretty more meticulous than I should have been. But yeah, I don't like flipping cars. It's a pain. So yeah, I'm gonna keep most of these things. I need to get some. I don't know. I need to get a bigger like. I need to get like a car warehouse or something. If I keep keeping all this stuff. Hi from Iraq. What's going on? Drink flew out of the cup holder. Hell yeah. Am I gonna swap the interior in the FC? I'm most likely gonna. I'm trying to find a black interior. Am I gonna paint it? I'll paint it eventually, but it probably won't be for a little bit. Old Volvos in Finland are cheap. They're pretty cheap here. Nobody likes them, but they're pretty tight. I like them. What am I gonna do after the Hellcat? I'm going to finish the 3000 GT most likely. Have I driven a Hellcat before? No, I have not. I've ridden a Trackhawk a long time ago. I think it was like when I worked at Cummins. I think the guy had a Trackhawk, but I thought it was kind of slow. But have I been to England before? No, I need to go. My cousin lives up there, and I've been meaning to go up there and kind of visit him, and maybe drive some of their cars. I'm not exactly sure. I just really haven't had the time. Maybe when the Hellcat's done, maybe I'll go on a road trip around the country and then go to the UK and check it out. But I don't know. I just never know what I'm gonna do. I guess we'll see. Is it done? Well, it's not done because there's no hood or fenders, but it's close to driving. Hi from Wisconsin. What's going on? You're watching another YouTube vid. Thanks for coming over and watching my stuff. Burn out in the 6.7. Yeah, I probably not. Whereabouts? Cambridge. Hi, Dave from Australia. What's up, XB Rod? Good afternoon, Dave. What's up, Tobias? What's the letter inside the D? It's the channel name, just abbreviated. Hello from Bulgaria. X Bass O. I don't know if that's right. When will I start this? There will be a video. I don't know if I'm going to put a video out for this Monday because I kind of want to get a little bit more done. And I don't plan on coming back here today. And I'm going to go eat dinner with my grandma. We go to like Texas Roadhouse every, what is it, Sunday today? Every Sunday. And yeah, we go at 4. It's a lot less busy at 4. So we go there, go eat, and I really don't feel like coming back here after dropping her off all the way out. Like, it'll be like an hour till I get back. So yeah, maybe Tuesday there'll be another Hellcat video. Actually, maybe Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow I could take this up to Dodge, get the key made. I'll have them bleed the ABS. I'll have them do the AC. I'll just throw them my damn wallet, and then I could actually drive it, and then I could do the alignment. So we'll see. I'm actually surprised how is the quality of this video. Nobody's complained about it, and I'm in the middle of nowhere at the junkyard. Like literally, this is pretty much the middle of nowhere. I maybe it's I don't know. There's like a cell phone tower pretty close. Maybe that's it. But I just feel like there should be a lot shittier service because when I watch YouTube videos here, it kind of sucks. It's not far from where I work. Hell yeah. Love the channel, Dave. Hi from British Columbia, Canada. What's up, Steven? How many cars are in my name? I have titles to cars that I've like scrapped. So I have a safe that has probably like a stack of titles this thick. And I still have like a lot of cars, but I don't have like that stack is like super thick. But yeah, when you scrap a car, you just keep the title. I've probably scrapped, I don't know. I don't even know how many cars I've scrapped. I know I have at least 20 cars right now, but I don't know exact numbers on that. Am I still thinking of a house shop build in the future? I am. I just don't think it's going to be in Pueblo. I have been contemplating after moving all my stuff into the new shop. It was just a nightmare moving. I hate moving. It's just such a drag. But yeah, I want to do a shop house. I really don't want to do it in Pueblo. I really don't even know if I want to do it in Colorado. Colorado's just getting kind of out of control. I was thinking about maybe Montana, doing a shop house up there, but I've never been up there. So maybe on the like a cross country trip I do in the Hellcat, maybe I'll venture up to Montana and kind of check out what is going on there and see if there's anything I like, see how I like the scene there. It's, you know, I've always been kind of afraid of carrying like a gun around to kill a grizzly because I know there's a lot of like grizzlies up there because it's on like the border. But other than that, I mean, I think it'd be tight to have a shop house up there, and then you wouldn't have to deal with all the BS that's happening in Colorado. It's kind of getting, there's just like too many people here now, and their infrastructure is just kind of not catching up to it, and they're not doing anything to catch it up. So just kind of getting disappointed in it. Quality is legit. Man, I should just do live streams all the time at the junkyard. Almost 720p from a live stream? Holy crap. Have an FCA mechanic come by the shop, clear all the codes. See, the thing is I don't know any like Chrysler mechanic. So, um, yeah, I mean, maybe if I knew somebody, I would. Love the Mustang in the background. I mean, it is technically for sale. I'm just not sure what the price is, and I don't think my boss is either. Have any of the other rebuilders on YouTube? I'm not anybody on YouTube. I only have like 50,000 subs, so nobody like cares. So no, nobody's contacted me. The only people yeah, I mean, I really don't talk to many people through like YouTube. So yeah, it doesn't bother me. I just do my own thing. That's what I've always done. 20 cars must be cheap in the US. I mean, I don't know. I probably have, I'd say, I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I'd say around 40 in this. I have like 40 in my truck. I have like 17 in the Scat Pack over there. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot right there. So they're not that cheap, but I mean, relatively speaking, there's a lot of land here, so you don't have to really. I mean, in other countries, I feel like, especially like in England or something, or Germany, or Italy, or France, or anything that's like super developed, it would just be a pain to have more than just one small car, like a bicycle. I feel like a bicycle would be a pain to have. On your way to SAC, come hang in Reno. October 19th is Ultra 4 Nationals here. Hell yeah. I don't know if this thing will be all the way done by October 19th. That's kind of pushing it. I plan on painting I actually was planning on painting the bumper today. The bumper, the flares, and the like the little flare things that go on the bumper. But then I forgot today was Sunday, and then I planned on doing a whole different thing on the Hellcat, and I was like, damn it, I wanted to paint the bumper and all that other stuff, because when the hood and the fenders come, to paint the hood, the fenders, and then the bumper and all that other stuff would just be, it's just gonna be crazy. So I'd rather just do like the bumper and the other stuff separately. It's all gonna match, so it really doesn't matter. And yeah, we'll see. I need to paint that too. So show the cool interior. I mean, it's kind of cool. Are you talking about this car? I mean, it's like brand new in here. I just need to put these guys back up, but I need to put that little trim up here, and to get that in there, you have to have these off. But I need to tighten these bolts. I forgot to tighten these bolts back here, so I need to bring a tool tomorrow to tighten those. But yeah, she's really clean in here. Everything's clean except for those gloves down there. Those gloves. But yeah, the seats are nice, and ready to go. Ready to drive across the country. Steven is a tech, I'm guessing, in BC Rockies. Where's that at? In the BC Rockies. Shit, I don't know where that's at. Is that in Canada? Are you? Whereabouts in America am I? I'm in Colorado, so it's pretty much in the center of the US. Yo, Dave, what's up, monkey boy? You love all my cars. Thanks. I try to love them, except when man, this thing was killing me. I was almost gonna like light this thing on fire because that stupid wiring harness over there. This thing was the hardest thing to replace ever. I can't even explain how hard that wiring harness. I got to like the trunk area and I was like, oh, it's smooth sailing now. We're good to go. And then there's like I had to pretty much pull the whole almost the whole rear bumper off, and then I had to like go under the car and unplug stuff. It's just like, oh, and then the trunk, you have to pull like all the carpet and stuff off the trunk and the back light in the center to get like the plug unplugged. I was just like, oh my god, this thing is trying to kill me. So yeah, the wiring harness is replaced now though, so I'm pretty pumped about that. I probably am going to take that to the body shop tomorrow and be like, yeah, here's the wiring harness, and see what they're going to say about it. But I just want to get replaced. Some people are saying like, why don't you just fix the harness? You could just use like electrical tape and wrap the wires. The I would have done that, except the CAN bus wire once once the CAN bus wire is burnt or damaged, there is a chance if you fix it, you'll change the resistance in it and it'll just do crazy stuff. And I don't want to have to deal with it, especially because I'm going to drive this thing around. Oh, yeah, I don't have all my cars registered. I just have the truck registered, the FC, the FD, the 3000 GT, and then this will be registered. The truck was like I had to pay registration twice on it, unfortunately, but it was like 1,500 bucks, and this will probably be less than that because I only have to pay uh, for registration. All I have to do is pay on the purchase price, which was 23 grand on this. So instead of paying $83,000 for registration or on $83,000 in tax and everything, I only have to pay on 23,000, which will be like 1,000 to 1,200 bucks for this car, which will be nice. I don't have to pay as much. That's another good thing about getting stuff like this. That's from the auction because the purchase price is less than you'll ever get from a dealership. Even though I had to do all this extra work, in the long run, registering it is going to be extremely cheap. Insurance, though, on the other hand, I doubt insurance is going to be any cheaper. So insurance on this, I'm probably going to put full coverage on this just in case because I do plan on going up to um, like Minnesota and Chicago, and these things do disappear in Chicago all the time. I don't know how it is, but we'll see. Full coverage though. This thing's gonna have full coverage on it. Yeah, premium fuel in the U.S. is now super expensive. It's like $4 a gallon. I put fuel in the FC last night, and I think it was like $3.80 a gallon, which we don't pay by the liter, which is kind of good. But um, it's it's crazy how much it's gone up. It was, I think it was like 280 maybe 3 months ago, and they just put it whatever price they want. It's stupid, but um, that's a good thing about driving a diesel truck all the time. You just really don't pay attention to the price of gas, and most of the time I really don't pay attention to the price of gas anyway. It's you have to buy it regardless, so it's not worth kind of worrying what the price is unless it's like four or $5 a gallon. That suck. I don't know if I'd probably start worrying then because then my truck would be right now my truck's like 125 to fill up in diesel. This thing, the Hellcat, I'm not sure what it would be, but I think the FC yesterday was like 50 bucks to fill up, and that's only 16 gallons. So I don't know. Gas is just you always have to deal with it. Is my new shop near the junkyard? It is like 20 miles away, so it's a little drive, but it's not too bad. Plan to get a motorcycle. I've never really been interested in motorcycles too much. This is oil change on your Suzuki Swift. I used to have a Suzuki Swift. It was a 3-cylinder one. It sucked. It's so slow, and it was like a one point what is it 1.3 liter or something, but it's so slow. $4 for 87 in California. Yeah, I don't know. Gas is just being dumb. All right. Well, I think thanks for tuning in. I think this is going to be the end of the video because I need to go get my grandma for dinner. And the Hellcat, I guess there's 75 people on here. 75 people stayed around. Let's I don't want to really wait that long for a bunch of thumbs up, but I would say let's get the thumbs up to 100. But there's only 75 of you, so I don't know. We'll see what she says. I also need to start this thing up and bleed the stuff. Oh, I hate this stupid lift. It's not high enough. And I don't want to get my feet on the carpet. Damn it. Oh, I need a thing too. This is turning into a task now. Let me throw the damn thing in there. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't know if I can figure out where I put it. We're gonna look for a floor mat really quick. Maybe it's in here. Niet. Maybe it's somewhere in here. Damn, where did I put that floor mat at? Well, we're trying to find a floor mat. I thought I just saw the damn thing. It'd be like Blue's Clues. Do you guys see a floor mat anywhere? And then I'll look through the comments. Oh, it got blown off. Oh, I was gonna put this in. Oh, it almost got oily. Oh, I need to vacuum it now. Almost got oily. It got dirty though. All right. I almost want to drop this thing on the ground. Oh, I need to set you guys down for a second. You guys can handle it. You guys are gonna just chill right there. All right, now we're in the car. That's a process. Okay, so this stuff, gloves over there, this vent thing over here, the floor mat. Oh, now there's a floor mat in there, so I'm not gonna get the carpet dirty. Whew. That was kind of a process. Now I need to do this down here. Come on. Now What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You guys think I should press the button? Should I press the button? Come on, wake up. All right, well. Hell yeah. That intake makes this thing sound nasty. Super nasty. Can't wait to drive it around town. But that is gonna be the end of this video. So if you stick around, you actually got to see the Hellcat start, not drive, but it actually runs. It sounds premium, super premium. So thanks for tuning in, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.